Alright guys, back again. It's been a while, probably about 2 or 3 weeks. Looking at all the stuff I have, I do have a decent amount, so I'll get right into it. I guess you could say for probably about 10 years now, I used to own it when it was brand new. You could hear the music playing in the background. I ended up breaking down to buy was the Wind Waker. And I recently was watching a video. I can't remember what YouTube channel it was, but guy recommended he recommended a game company called Windy Gaming. I have a lot of respect for him because he has like a really legitimate website. You can pay through PayPal, and his video game philosophy, his selling philosophy is that he feels people should get games for a fair price, not inflated prices. I normally only see this game for about roughly $40–45. I mean, you can't really find it for any cheaper than that. I ended up getting this for $28. Now it's the player's choice, and it comes complete. The disc is in I've been playing it for like the last 2 weeks, probably a week and a half now. I have this case. This case is not in very good shape. You can kind of see that there's like a crease in it. And so what I was planning on doing was take the insert out of this and put it into this nicer case. That way I have the black label version of it. So, but yeah, I'm glad to get this. I paid $28. It was kind of like a splurge. So really happy to get Wind Waker finally. Really loving this. I remember playing it back when it first came out, and back then when I was like 17, 18 years old, I did not appreciate it, and I'm just loving the graphic style. Going with the Gamecube trend. Picked this up because this is another one that I've been really looking forward to getting back. Used to own it brand new. It's Mario Sunshine. Another player's choice. Not a big deal. But I paid $10 for it on Craigslist, and it came complete, and the disc is in nice shape, everything's in good working order. And the other nice bonus was that the girl that I bought this from, she threw in a memory card, and I was in need of a memory card. A flea market, and I was able to get 3 games for $2 total. Tech, Battle Cry, don't really know much about that. Just picked it up because it was a lump-in deal. NHL Hits 2002. I remember playing this a lot when I was in high school, I believe. Even in college we played that a little bit too. And Maximo Army of Zin. This is the one that I really wanted to get. I would have paid probably $2 just for this. So we do one. They sold it to me. It's We Play, and looks in decent condition. Everything's there. Can't beat that for $1. A few weeks back, and saw this on their table. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. $5. It's got the game inside, missing the manual. It's just got like the precautionary will take mine, put it inside, keep the case because I don't have the case, and sell the other one. Hopefully I can get like $10 for it. Just the game. Went to another yard sale. Woman had a bunch of Xbox and PlayStation 2 games. Nothing really stand out, but I paid 50 cents for this because it didn't come with a case. It is Blinks, the Time Sweeper, Platinum Hits. It's another yard sale. These are nothing special here. I just ended up picking these up because I got there before a reseller. I know he was a reseller because he ended up buying everything that was left over. There was like a PlayStation 2 with all the controllers and cords, Xbox with all the controllers and cords, a decent amount of Xbox games, and a decent amount of PlayStation 2 games. I mean, once you see what I have, there really wasn't much there for him to buy, but the guy bought everything, so you could tell He's just buying it real cheap and trying to make a handful of dollars off. $5, I got 4 items. Atari Anniversary Edition Redux. 2 PlayStation 2 games. Simpsons Road Rage. I already own this, but I have it in the greatest hits. So Pac-Man World 3. I keep coming into contact with a bunch of these Pac-Man games, but kind of an obscure Xbox game. I've never heard of this before. Did some research on it. It is kind of like a Mario Party wannabe game. It's called Wax for the Xbox. It tried to use Xbox Live. It was one of the early Xbox Live games. GameStop, and just wanted to check to see what they had, especially like the Wii section, to see what the prices are for some games. I know that they're trying to phase that stuff out. For $1.99, Samba de Amigo, I need to clean that up a little bit, but for $1, it's a Sega game. I went ahead and said, you know what, I'll get it. It's I think the disc is gonna fall out, so I'm not gonna open it up. It's got everything in there. Flame Smash. It's kind of a little quirky game. $2.99. It's got everything inside. It's in nice condition, and I figured I spend about $2.99 at Goodwill. So I mean, like it's like finding that at Goodwill. So went ahead and got that. $3.99 for Metroid Other M, and if you can get down to your GameStop, I mean, this is $3.99 and it's a Metroid game, so it's a really good deal, I think. It's not in like a lame GameStop case. It's got everything there, and even the guy who sold it to me we were talking about it, and he said about how he remembered playing it and beating it when it first came out, and he's like, I should pick that up again for how cheap it is. The yard sale, saw this. It's a handheld Yahtzee. I went ahead and got it because it was $0.25. I had to run back out to my car to get a quarter because I didn't want to break $1, and want to see if this actually will sell. It's a small item, and if I can make like $15 off of it, that's GameFly. I got 2 games. They're still on sale now. I think it's like for Memorial Day. I got these before Memorial Day. They went down in price for like a 1-day sale. Darksiders 2. Everything's in there. I love buying off GameFly because it's a legitimate way to get really nice games for decent prices. So $12.99 for a game that was brand new. I guess how many months ago would that be? 7 or 8 months ago. Probably 6 or 7 months ago now, I guess. No, probably about 8 or 9 months ago, I guess. And can't go wrong with that. I mean, I really wanted to play that, but I wasn't gonna buy it for brand new. So GameFly is a really good way to get newer generation games. Halo 4, I paid $19.99 for this. It'll also be interesting to see what happens with those GameFly games when they're trying to push these out and bring new system games in. So it'll be interesting to see. I had an interest in buying these, but I didn't really want to I didn't want to put the money into buying them myself. I've made 2 so far, and I'm working on a 3rd one. They're the perler bead type things that for just like little extra things, and it all came from the idea that I wanted to make little perler guys for some of the people that are going to be in my wedding. My brother-in-law, he really is into old school Nintendo games, and one of his favorite characters is Mega Man. And so I saw this online, and on eBay they want like maybe $6 or $7 for just this. And I was able to buy like a whole thing to make them myself for, it was a little more than like maybe $15. But I should be able to make like probably 5 or 6 different characters. Not just yesterday, I was able to make this. This one's gotta make sure I'm showing the right side. I went ahead and made the Nintendo 64 logo, and this took me like 30 minutes. This really doesn't take many beads at all to put these together, and then it'll be nice to put these kind of on display. And also, I've seen people put them like on their walls too, and about possibly holding like a contest and putting together just like some classic ones, and just do like a Mario, maybe like a Kirby, a Yoshi, something like that, and hold them like a contest, and just it'd be nice. So tell me what you think, if people would be supportive of that. Today at a thrift store, I was actually kind of surprised. $2.99. You're just sitting there. Pokemon Stadium for $2.99. It's in really nice shape. And also $2.99. Captain Skyhawk. I can't remember if this is a decent shooter or not, but I think something's rattling inside of it. But it's decent to add to my NES collection. I'm happy to pay $3 for these cartridge games. This is like a console, I guess you could say. Paid $3 for it. It's an Atari Flashback. I got it from a yard sale. The guy wanted $5 for it, and it was late in the day. It was like 10:30, and he wanted to kind of put everything away. And even if I just play this like one time in my life, or maybe one time with like my future family, with little kids, it will be worth it for $3. Plus, it'll look kind of nice on display. I have picked this smaller TV up right here for $5. It's a 13-inch little Magnavox TV. It's cool because it's got the front little ports, unlike this other TV that doesn't have that. I was just getting sick and tired of swapping the systems out to play games, and so for $5 it plays really nice, and it fits nice and snug with my other one. So now I can play like one system here. You can play 360 on this one, and then I have like my Gamecube hooked up to the smaller one, and so like if I prefer playing a 360 game, I can play it here, turn it on, boom, I'm playing. Or if I feel like playing the Wind Waker game I just got, boom, I can turn it on, I can play it on that. And the other nice thing too is I could play one system here, and I could be watching TV here. So I think I only spent like $20 on this and $5 on this. I mean, I've had this for several years now, but I don't need to have any fancy TV to play video games once I get some time. But that's what I got. Let me know. Finally got Wind Waker and Mario Sunshine. That was a fist pump, by the way. And glad to add those to my collection. Get them back. Yeah, let me know what you think. Later. Hit the kitty!